Hello, Facebook. Heather here. Happy hump day. So it is time for our day 4 of my summer must-haves. Day 4 of 7. So there's going to be all kinds of fun things coming throughout the week. If you have missed the last few days, I will encourage you to get on that and get back further on my page and start checking things out, because there's a lot of really great products that we've already gone through, and they're all 100% mild. If you see a video that I'm doing on my personal page, it is not going to be anything more than PG-13, promise. Like, I really try to keep things on the DL out here. On the other hand, when you go into my VIP page, it's going to get a little more rowdy, just so you know. Hang on, I'm giving this a quick little bump. Whoop, where'd you go? There we are. Yay. Good. Okay. All right, so, hey, Christine. Hi, Lynette. Hi, Jessica. Fun. Okay, so 2 products that we're going to talk about today, okay? And one of them in particular, I know this is actually my personal #1 selling and #1 reselling mild product out of the whole line. And I know it's a big seller for the company in general, but my clients definitely are like all over one of these. And the other one, some of you know about and some of you don't. So the combination of the 2 of them together is where the real magic happens. So if I have let you down by not showing you both, then I apologize, but we're going to fix that, right? Hey, Christine. Hi, Darlene. Blast from the past. How are ya? Hi, Alexa. Okay, so if you are... Let's have a very quick little lesson as well. If I show you something that you love, you guys know those little emojis on the bottom of your screen, you can rapid fire tap them like a machine gun, and it will throw that emoji up flying. If you want to practice, pick your favorite emoji and send it flying into the air. You'll also love to see your little face pop up in a bubble and go flying by. But that's how I know that you are getting what I'm saying and you are excited about it. There we go. Look at the hearts fly. Woo! Love it. Smiley faces. Hey, Heather. Yay. Fun. Hi, Donna. Okay, so the very first thing that I want to talk about is called Save My Skin. Remember, there's 2 products tonight. Save My Skin. So Save My Skin is actually a stretch mark reducer. And stretch marks happen to every person at some point. Mostly women, but a lot of men deal with these as well. And everybody assumes that stretch marks have to do with having a baby, gaining weight. Actually, this can just be really super fast growth. For me, I remember being a teenager, actually a preteen. I got my first stretch marks, this is like true confessions, when I was 12 years old, because my boobs grew overnight. Like, I went from a 10-year-old boy to pow in like a couple of months. And I didn't know what I was doing. I lived with just my dad at the time. He was like doing his best to raise me through puberty. God bless him. And he didn't know to tell me to like moisturize the hell out of my body while I was growing so that I wouldn't get these. So all of a sudden, my cute little bod has these really bright purple stretch marks on them, right? And then, sure, fast forward, I have 3 kids. My biggest one was over 9 pounds. So like Max was a beast when he was born. So I have stretch marks on my lower stomach. Like, nobody wants these. Nobody says, let me design the perfect body and I want to make sure that I look like a tiger for the rest of my life, right? Like, I'm proud of having my kids and I'm proud of rocking 3 pregnancies, but man, the stretch marks suck. So that's what this is for, okay? So if you have stretch marks that you don't love and you are not ashamed to own it, by all means, go ahead and pop, let's put a heart in the comments, okay? Pop a heart in the comments. You can either use the carrot and a 3, or you can find the emoji on your phone. But I know I'm not by myself. So this product, Save My Skin, it is an oil, so you just spritz it on, and anywhere where you've got stretch marks. It has jojoba oil, sunflower, safflower, and sweet almond oil in it. So lots of nutrient-rich, deeply moisturizing, healing oils. However, despite that, it's actually quite light, so it's not greasy. It's not going to leave you feeling sticky or heavy with this hot weather that's coming around the corner, right? So the best time to do it is actually right after a hot shower or bath because your pores are open. So it's a really smart time to do it. You can absolutely do it twice a day. So like once in the morning, once at night, great. If you want to do it just once in the morning after you get out of the shower, or once at night if that's when you showered, then that's great too. Hey, Jerry. Hi, guys. Oh, Christine, we're going to talk about dimples, girl. Don't you worry. We're going to get rid of your lady bumps. 9 pounds, 2 ounces, Darlene. He was a beast. And then he looked like a lollipop for like the first 4 years of his life because he had this giant cranium on this little bitty skinny body. And then he filled out at like 14 and now he's 6 foot and he's a beast. So, but yeah, he was my biggest baby. I had an 8'14", 9'2", and then Ava we took 2 weeks early so she wouldn't be a 9-pounder, and she was still 7'14". So I mean, my husband's 6'4". Like, we got some big genes in the family, yo. He's a big dude. Okay, good. Oh yay, love it. Love that you love it. Okay, so here's the deal. If you have tiger stripes, you're gonna put this on first. Okay, now, like I said, anywhere where you have them, and they don't have to be fresh stretch marks. They can absolutely be old ones that have like turned silver, which is almost worse because not only do you have stretch marks, but you're like, I'm officially old as well. Yeah, sexy. No. So spray it on, rub it in real good, massage, massage. It's okay to touch yourself. Don't be afraid. And then here's where the magic comes because it's the second product. I know you love this. So for those of you that are watching, hi Sarah Berry, hi Siobhan. If you are already a user of Body Boost, I want you to go ahead and throw up all the hearts and smiley faces and hell yeahs and whatever it is that you love because, like I said, this is my #1 selling mild product. And I can't imagine living without it. I've been using it religiously every single day for the last 3.5 years, ever since it was released. And actually, before it was released, the company came to myself and a couple of other top consultants and said, we have a product we would like for you to try, and we want your feedback on it. They wanted us to be a product tester, which was really fun. And they sent me this little jar, and they were like, it's firming cream. And that's really all they said. And I was like, for real? Because I have a beauty graveyard. I should take you up to my bathroom and show you the ridiculousness that is my drawer and counter of my vanity in my bathroom, because I have tried all kinds of products that said they were going to do all kinds of magical things. I am a sucker for clickbait, you guys. I love it. I'm wearing clickbait on my head. These are blenders, by the way. I love them. They're so good. Shout out to blenders. But they really and truly like wanted us to have this feedback, and I was so not excited about it because I was like, oh good, so I'm going to put this on, I'm going to break out, like, can't wait for that to happen, but it's kind of my job, and so I was like, okay, well, I guess we'll give this a shot. Hi, girls. And so I use it, because they only gave me a little bitty jar, I used it for a couple of weeks on just my face and neck, because that was right about when I was turning 40, and I was like, man, like, gravity is like not my friend. So I guess I'll give this a shot. And so I started using it face and neck. And I didn't really think anything of it. And I didn't even take a before and after picture, which I highly recommend that you do if you decide to try this product. Even if you're already using it, I would still go ahead and do it. So I posted a picture. I like to post selfies. I like to post pictures with my friends and my kids. And then a few weeks later, I posted another one. And I started getting comments like, wow, what have you done? You look so fresh. Your face looks amazing. One woman, who shall remain nameless, God bless her heart, because I know she meant well, but woof, it was a slap in the face, private messaged me and was like, girl, you look great. Where did you get your work done? And I was like, say what? Like, step off, sister. I'm going to take my earrings out and we're going to fight, right? Like, what do you mean? Didn't realize that I had been like just looking haggard, apparently. And so I went back and I compared pictures and I was shocked. So I was like, okay, clearly there's something to do with this, right? So I went back to the company because they'd given us a month to try it. And I was like, okay, like, I think this is a winner, man. Let's do it. Let's get everybody on board with Body Boost. And since the week it dropped, it has been a huge, wildly successful product for our entire company. There's a couple of reasons why, okay? So things that actually make it work and that I love about it. There are 3 main ingredients that are in it that make it do its magical firming thing. And it gets rid of loose, crepey, baggy skin. It gets rid of the appearance of cellulite. By the way, cellulite is genetic. So like if you see someone that has cellulite, they could be a size 0 and still have a ton of cellulite because their mama and their grandmama and their great-grandmama all had it and passed it down in their genes. So it has nothing to do with weight or not and everything to do with your genetics. And that doesn't mean that you have to suffer with it. It doesn't mean you have to be ashamed to put on shorts or a swimsuit or wear a cute, short, flirty dress because you don't want that stuff to show on your butt and your thighs. Like, you don't have to feel that way. I don't know about you guys, but I hit 40 and like all of a sudden my knees started falling. I'm like, where the hell are you going, right? Like, we still got half a life left. But gravity is perpetually working against us. So that's what this does. So the 3 ingredients that make this magical. 1 is caffeine. Caffeine plumps the water cells in your skin, makes them fill in the lines, wrinkles, and dimples. It lifts them to the surface. So it's also pretty important to be hydrated, right? So we're not only hydrating from the skin level, we're hydrating by drinking lots and lots of nice, clean water. It also has aloe in it. Aloe is a natural tightening agent. However, while we want it to tighten, we don't want you to feel it tightening, right? Like there's nothing worse than putting on like one of those masks where it literally feels like something's going, yes, it's working, right? And you're like, oh my God, I can't smile, I can't wink. Like, we don't want that. So we also put safflower oil in this, which is a lovely, light, moisturizing, nutrient-rich oil that moisturizes at the same time that this is tightening. So it all kind of works its magic while you're not even paying attention. It just feels like a moisturizer. I personally love to use this at night. I love for it to soak in. I put it on nice and heavy at night, crawl into bed, and let it work its magic. And then I wake up the next morning and I'm ready to go and my skin feels good and it's not dry. Every time I've ever gone in for a facial, they're like, your skin is so dry. I'm like, I don't know how that's possible because I drink water like it's my job. Somebody today, when I was working with a girl, she was like, you're peeing a lot. Are you okay? I'm like, well, I've had like 100 ounces of water so far today and it's 2:00. So yep, I'm good. I drink a lot of water and yet I still have dry skin. So I need constant moisture. It's just the way that my skin works, right? And I know that I'm not alone. So those 3 ingredients are what make the Body Boost really like legitimately magical. And when you use them together, the Save My Skin and the Body Boost, here's how they work, okay? So we put the Save My Skin on first because it's an oil, so the molecules are actually smaller. And remember I said your pores are open because you just got out of the shower. So you're gonna go ahead and spray it all over anywhere where you're trying to get rid of the stretch marks, massage it in, really get a good rub down. And then you're gonna come back over it with the Body Boost. And don't try to use this sparingly, you guys. Like, it kills me when people are like, oh, I wanna make sure I make it last. Okay, great. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. Like, I will supply you till kingdom come. Use the product so that it works correctly. Put it all over. Lube it up. I have clients who are like, do you sell it in a vat so I can just like step down in it and hunker down? And while I do not, I sell it by the 6-pack. So you're good to go. So put them on both. I will also tell you that my suggestion to you is to be smarter than me and take before and after pictures. The best recommendation I can give you is take a before, a 2-week, and an end of bottle. And you're going to need to set the reminder for that 2-week because you will forget. Like, just use your phone, set an alarm. But you'll be shocked. And when I'm done with the video, I'll post a ton of before and after pictures that are spectacular. They are so effective. And it's fast. Like, swimsuit season is literally around the corner, but you could still, within 7 days, you're going to have a marked difference, you guys, especially if you use it twice a day. Like, if you're in a hurry, if you've got a cruise or a vacation or something coming up, the faster you can start getting these products on you, the faster you're going to see really, really super noticeable results. And, you know, a lot of you are watching and you've been watching all week. Hi, Christina. Hi, Becca. You've been watching all week. And I actually had a couple of people that were like, so are you going to do like toys and lingerie and stuff? And those are great. They're great products. But these are like, I can't live without them products this summer. I use them all the time. Most of them every day. If they're in this 7-day series, it's because they are a requirement for my personal beauty routine and the way that I feel confident about myself and my skin and my body. So that's why they're in here, and they're all mild products. These are all things that your kid or your grandma or you could all use. So there's no reason people can't really enjoy all of these things. So there you are. Hi, Christina. So you're welcome, Becca. Let me scroll back up here and make sure. Yes, Christina. Christine Chase Reynolds. I'm not sure which one you were asking about. So there is, let's see. Let me look at, oh, these are not reading glasses. I don't know where my reading glasses are, you guys. I'll post, oh, wait. Just kidding. Look at those. Ta-da. Sassy. Okay, so ingredients. Like I said, there's safflower, sunflower seed oil. There's aloe. And a whole bunch of things that I can't pronounce. There's no added fragrance to this. Very super important. It's not fragranced. So you're not going to be like bowled over by it. And it's also not going to compete with anything else that you wear. There's also some citrus in it. And then the Save My Skin has jojoba, sweet almond oil, what am I forgetting? Sunflower, safflower, and there's another one. And that there is no way I can read that because I'm blind. Yeah, jojoba, sunflower, safflower, and sweet almond. So yes, lovely, soft, essential oils to them. They're so good. Hi, Stephanie. Yay. These, especially if you are my sun goddesses, if you're the one out there who's like kicking it in the sunshine, getting her natural tan on all the time, moisture, 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 moisture. Like you cannot over moisturize if you are out there killing your natural moisture in the sun and the heat. So make sure that you're really taking good care of your skin this summer. You're welcome. If anybody else has any other questions, you're welcome to pipe up. I'm just going to tell you that again, like not only do I use this, Susan uses it and has for a number of years. Ava has just started using it because she's finally at the point in puberty where it's time for her to start using legitimate moisturizer. And I will tell you that for my teens and honestly for myself, especially during that crazy time of the month where your hormones just kind of go bananas, I not only use the Body Boost, but I actually put a couple of drops of Miracle Oil in it because the Miracle Oil, which is 9 essential oils, helps to counteract your skin's drive to hyperproduce oil and thus clog your pores. So and not only can you use it for this, but like 100 other things. And we're going to talk about that later in the week, but Miracle Oil is like the schniz. So here, I'll show you them out. So if I'm doing this for my face and neck, chest, or one breast, like this is as much as I would put on just so that you can see the amount. So it's not much. Okay. You can see that. And with the Miracle Oil, we're talking, you can see my hand, 1, 2. 2 of those together. And I already have stuff on my face, so I'm just gonna put it all here, all up in there. That amount will do your chest, that amount will do your face, that amount will do a breast unless you have really, really teeny titties, which is okay. Then it'll do both. And then you'll use like 2 or 3 times that for an arm. You're going to use closer to a $50 amount for a leg. So it just depends on where you're using it. I got a lot of clients that use it everywhere, and then I have some that use it just on their face and neck. So it's really personal preference for you. Hi, Lita. Hi, Stephanie. So I do have a deal on these products, as I do every single day this week on my deals. So the Save My Skin retails, there it is, Save My Skin retails for $24, and the Body Boost retails for $30. The deal is top secret. It's great. It's fun and it's good. So I'm not allowed to put it on my personal page. So you need to private message me if you would like the deal. There's no obligation, obviously, but if you want to know what the deal is, you might as well find out. And that means you got to private message me and I'll send you the information. The other thing to remember that's so fun about this is that because this is going 7 days, you can start an invoice on a day and leave it open, and you can add each day if you want to. You can go back, like let's say this is day 4. So if you miss days 1 through 3, you can still go back and add any of those deals into your invoice as well. And then we'll end up ending and closing out no later than Memorial Day, next Monday. I will tell you that I did decide on Sunday, which is technically day 8, that I do have one special toy that I think is appropriate for summer. But that will not be on my personal page because I don't do that on my personal page. It's only going to be in my VIP lounge. So if you're not in my VIP lounge, I'm going to encourage you to pipe up. I'll post the link for that down here. No PR consultants. Sorry, this is just for my clients. And no gentlemen. Sorry, there's no gentlemen in my VIP lounge. You can still do business with me, but that lounge is a safe place for my ladies to be able to talk and share and laugh and learn and all of those fun things. So I appreciate you. Hey, Heather. Hi, Alexa. Hi, Dee Dee. They are amazing, Jessica. I mean, really, like, of course, everybody that sells stuff is going to say that their products are spectacular. I have a huge product line. I have more than 300 products in my product line. And I'm not going to sit up here and tell you that they're all spectacular. Some of them are spectacular. Some of them are good. And some of them are not for me. And thus, probably not for you. Because I'm not going to take your money just for anything. But these are winners. So if I'm featuring them, not only do I think they're great, but that means my product testers have also liked them. If my product testers don't like a product, and I don't mean like one person, a one-off, but I mean like if I have a whole class of product testers that says, ooh, no, we don't like it, and they give me a whole laundry list of reasons why, it will never, ever end up in a live video, and it will never end up at a party either, because if they don't love it, I'm going to assume that it's probably not for them, for us, and so we just feature something else, because there's a lot of really, really good products. Hi, Alexa. Hi, Shayna. Love it. Fun to see you guys. So here's the other thing. So I'm out and about a lot this weekend. If you run into me, definitely come up and tell me that you love my deals, because I will have a secret extra special one just for you when you run into me. So, look for the blue Blenders sunglasses because it's beautiful and sunny this week. So I definitely will have those on. I'll be out at the graduation on Friday night. I'll be out at my boys district championship game tomorrow night. So find me if you're out watching. Hey, Isabel. And we will definitely, I'll have a little surprise for you. I love a surprise. And I will also remind you too that if you're not in the VIP lounge, you're actually missing, hi Jamie, all kinds of things all year long. Like that VIP lounge is rocking, and not just because of me. Like it has like taken on a life of its own. That my clients are so funny. I don't know where they find this stuff. The articles and the memes and the questions are so good. Like I just love that it's a super safe, healthy, fun place for women to talk about their bodies, talk about their sexuality, talk about what it means to them to be a woman and all the pitfalls that come along with it and the things that go wrong and all of that. It's a really good group. So if you're missing it, we can fix that. I will post the link down here. And remember, I'm also going to post some before and after pictures so you don't miss out on those. So thank you, Erin. Somebody asked me today, how are you? Are you okay about graduation? And I was like, most days I'm great. Like I'm good. I had a hard time in March. I don't know why March was so hard, but it was really hard for me. And then once in a while, Susan will do something or say something or make a face that she made when she was little or when she was a baby. And I will literally just like erupt into ridiculous sobbing, which I can assure you she does not love. So I really try to tame that a lot. But yeah, I mean, she's my first baby, man. Like it's a momentous occasion. And I'm hijacking this video totally, like it's no longer about products, but it's a big deal because that kid, they tried to hold her back in first grade because she slipped through the system. She had a very, very good kindergarten teacher, but there was like 34, 35 kids in that class. And Susan was quiet and respectful and non-disruptive. And they didn't realize until the 5th month of her first grade year that she was reading at like a 3rd month kindergarten level and was like really behind. And then we found out that she was dyslexic. And then we found out that she has ADD, and all hell broke loose. And her first grade teacher was like, I just think we should hold her back. And she was already taller than most of the kids in her class. And she